Greetings and peace. I hope you and yours are doing well today, wherever you might be watching this from. Now, the title of today's video will be, how do you protect yourself from satanic energetic attacks? Now, throughout our lives, we go through our day-to-day lives, from childhood up until adulthood, work, school, our usual vocations, whatever have you. But we never get taught how to protect ourselves from entities that are feeding off of us and have fed off of humanity for a long time. Now, the best course of action that I've see is you have to go within yourself and find that love and light within yourself, and use that love and light within yourself to put a shield around you. And there are certain spiritual practices that you can do to protect yourself from anybody that tries to put a hex on you or tries to drain you energetically in any way. So depending on whatever tradition you follow, let's say in Sufism, from what I stand for, there's certain prayers that you can do a few hundred times a day. You can do that. If you're a Christian, you can do the Hail Marys. You can do the Lord's prayers a certain time, number of days. If you're following any other path, there's always chants and incantations that you can use to put that shield of light and protection around you. And also, it's about your intent. So if you have a good intent about everything, let's say you have a good intent about your food, your actions, your well-being, and you put that intent before you drink the water, you eat the food, and you do all of those things, then any negative effects that might be placed on those things for you will be diverted, and it will be returned to its sender. And water is a good tool to wash all of the negativity from you, because water is a gateway to the other realms, and the throne of the Most High is on the water too. So what you do is, let's say you come home from work, or you come home from school, and you make a bath for yourself, or before you get in the shower, before you get into that water, tell that water that I thank you for what you're doing for me, and I thank you for cleansing all of the negativity and effects of evil and anything malevolent off of me that might be affecting me or my family. And that will happen for you. It's all about intent. For that water that's going to cleanse you, always cleanse yourself with water. Water is the best tool, and make sure you put that intent in that water before you do so. Now, if you remember playing the Prince of Persia video game back in the day, the second one, and you see every time he got chased by the demon, it was the water that kept the demon back. The demon could not enter where there was a flow of water covering the area. And so the water is very important. And water makes 70% of our being. It's majority of this planet, and it's in other realms of the universe. Water is a very prevalent thing. So that water you have to honor within yourself, and to use that water to cleanse yourself also. In a lot of traditions, in the Hindu traditions, they go to the river and they go bathe in the river to cleanse themselves. And in the Sufi traditions, you have similar things. In the Christian traditions, you have them where they put them in the water. So you gotta be able to put those intent and all of those things to cleanse yourself off of any evil attacks or attempts by any enemy that might be doing that to you. Because the humankind is one of God's most beautiful creation. It's one of the highest creations. And Satan is your enemy. He's your enemy, and it's his job to destroy you. So what you do is you show that you're full of love and light, and you're not going to fall into traps of disunity, chaos, black and white, this or that. Because anything that creates disunity is ungodly, and you fall into Satan's trap. So you got to make sure you carry yourself in a unity, consciousness, love and light scenario always. And that's what will help you and carry you to that next realm. Because you're here in a spiritual school. We're all an extension of the divine creator, helping each other get back to, the creator. Because even from my belief, we said that Allah is the only reality. And by saying that, we said that everything else is an illusion, and everything is destined to get back to where it originated from. So for us to do that and to get back to that source from where we all came from, we all need to love each other and be kind to each other and be understanding of each other, and not fall into traps that the agents of chaos have set out for you. And they exist in all races, religions, and creeds and groups of lives out there. Good and bad is everywhere. So always keep yourself in a high vibration. Don't let anybody put you in any kind of trap where they put you in a state of hopelessness, because there's nothing to be hopeless about. Everything is within you. You don't need to be thinking that, okay, what do I do now? What do I do tomorrow or the next day? You will always be loved, provided for, and taken care of. And if you made it this far in your life, then that means there was something out there that loved you enough to help you, guide you to the position where you are today, right? There's always struggles and heartbreaks and good times and bad times and lovable moments and not lovable moments, but they're all there to shape you to to help you become who you are today. So don't let any of that, get under your skin. Be happy always, because you're always loved. So thank you, and make sure you put your intent in everything and keep yourself in a state of cleanliness, and avoid drugs, alcohol, and anything that impairs the judgment of your physical temple, because anything that impairs your judgment is not destined to help you. So avoid all of those things and live a nice, good, clean life, and you will be all right. Nobody can harm you.